Natasha O'Connor. I'm owner of Sustainable Landscape Design, and I met Ian Hamilton at Entrepreneurship Expo a few months ago, and he invited me to do his landscape. I was in this expo with Pamaya Organic. I share my booth with you, and I will present some of my product with Be Connected and Contract Me.
And we do a lot of hardscape and softscape landscaping around the HRM. I'm working on this project with Alexandra O'Connor, who I met 4 years ago. We worked together at Atlantic Gardens, and a relationship developed from there, and we did numerous projects together that season and seasons since, and it's grown into a wonderful relationship where she gets ideas and we do the install, and we build and create as we go. Alexandra brought me here a month ago to have my first look at the property, and she had her conceptual design done and was talking to me about her ideas. And then we work off of her ideas for the pricing, because then we have to source product and what she has in her vision for the colors and orientation of stones and such. And then we go from there, and once we go, okay, can you do this, is what she always asks me. It's like, oh yes, we can do this. So then we go from there, and then Alexandra works harder finishing the design once she has the hard pieces that she needs in place, so that she has an idea for colors and orientation. Any landscape design that I've ever seen that's been created, it's hardly ever the same way as it is on paper as it is when we go to install the project. So it's wonderful when you have a close working relationship with the designer, so that you can okay things as you build, and that's what we have. So it works out great. On this particular project, we're at Ian Hamilton's house, and he was a client of Alexandra's, and brought us to the site about a month ago, and she started to introduce the landscape to us and show us what we were up against. When we arrived at the site, it looks much different than it does now. We had just a bare, turfy area. I guess the best way to describe it to a landscaper's terms is it was a disaster. So we just had to start with an excavator, and when I talked to Ian, I was quite frank. I said the first thing I'm bringing is an excavator and a dump truck, because that's what we have to start with. Not that it was anything of the homeowner's fault, it's just what we're dealing with, because we had to start with the subgrade and get it right and build up, and because of the infrastructure pieces that we had to put in, and there was so much stuff that we had to move out. I lost track of how many dump loads we took, so it was a lot of work to get us just to a bare canvas so Alexandra could start to see what she had to work with. So now we're working on our walkway, getting colors, shapes, and a flow. Because it is natural stone, it's not an interlock. You have to find a design that works and break up your lines very much like a bricklayer. So we're gapping everything, and then we just had a rejection of color from Alexandra, and that's her eye. So that happens, and that's fine, because it's always nice when you're down on your hands and knees and you're just placing the tile. It's always nice for someone else to be there to say, oh, I don't like that color, or you're going a little wrong with your shape.
And the progress that's been done here, the first day I was here, we built the base for the wall, and then it took us 2 days to get up as far as what you see here, go the full length of the deck, and then backfill. And yesterday we started the rock wall and garden behind you, and today we're slowly but surely making headway on our pathway. So it's it'll be nice when it's done.